Today we're doing something a little different, but honestly this might be one of the most useful videos you watch all year. We're breaking down health habits after 40 and ranking them in a tier list. Not based on hype, not based on trends, but based on what actually makes a difference. Because here's the truth nobody really tells you. Once you hit your 40s, your body starts playing by a completely different set of rules. What used to work doesn't hit the same. What you could ignore suddenly matters a lot. So in this video, we're ranking habits from absolute waste of time, all the way up to non-negotiable, life-changing. Let's get into it. Tier system explanation. Quick breakdown. Before we start, D tier sounds healthy but basically useless or overhyped. C tier, some benefit but not worth prioritizing. B tier, solid habits, good return. A tier, high impact, noticeable results. S tier, if you ignore these, you're making life harder for yourself. Alright, starting from the bottom. D tier. First up, detox teas, juice cleanses, all that stuff. Yeah, D tier. Easily. Look, I get the appeal. It feels like you're resetting your body, but your body already has a built-in detox system. It's called your liver. And unless your liver has officially clocked out, which is a serious medical situation, you don't need a $40 juice pack to cleanse anything. After 40, what actually matters is consistency, not short-term extremes. And most detoxes, they're just low-calorie diets with good marketing. You might lose a few pounds, but it's mostly water and it comes right back. So yeah, D tier, save your money. C tier. Alright, now we're getting into habits that aren't bad, just a bit overrated. 10,000 steps a day. Now don't get me wrong, walking is great, especially after 40. It's easy on the joints, helps with cardiovascular health, and honestly, it's one of the most sustainable habits you can build. But here's the thing. The 10,000 number, completely arbitrary. It didn't come from science. It came from a marketing campaign decades ago. So, if you're stressing out because you only hit 7,000 steps, relax. You're doing fine. Walking is C tier, moving toward B tier, depending on how you use it. If it's your only form of exercise, not enough. If it's part of a bigger routine, way more valuable. C tier. Next up, supplements. Now this one's tricky. After 40, certain supplements can actually help. Vitamin D, magnesium, maybe omega-3s depending on your diet. But the problem is when people treat supplements like a shortcut. Buying 12 different bottles and expecting it to fix poor sleep, bad diet, and zero exercise, not gonna happen. Supplements are exactly that, supplemental. If your foundation is bad, they don't do much. So overall, C tier. Helpful in specific situations, but wildly overrated as a solution. B tier. Alright, now we're stepping it up. Cardio, running, cycling, swimming, all of that. This is solid B tier. Your heart health becomes a much bigger deal after 40. Blood pressure, cholesterol, endurance, it all starts creeping up if you ignore it. And cardio helps with all of that. But here's why it's not A or S tier. A lot of people overdo it and completely ignore strength training. You'll see people running 5 times a week, but they're losing muscle, dealing with joint pain, and wondering why they feel weaker. Cardio is important, but it's not the full picture. Think of it as one piece of the puzzle. B tier. Now let's talk about clean eating. You've heard it before, cut out processed foods, eat whole foods, all that. And yeah, it's good advice, but the problem is clean eating is super vague. One person thinks it means no sugar ever. Another person thinks it means just avoiding fast food. So I'm putting it in B tier. Because while food quality matters, after 40, quantity and consistency matter just as much. You can eat clean and still overeat. You can eat imperfectly and still be healthy if your overall balance is right. So yeah, important, but not the ultimate hack people think it is. A tier. Now we're getting serious. Sleep is a tier, easily, and honestly, it's borderline S tier. After 40, your body doesn't recover the same way it used to. Hormones shift, stress hits harder, energy dips faster, and sleep is what resets all of that. Good sleep improves recovery, memory, hormone balance, weight management. Bad sleep, it messes up everything. You can eat perfectly, work out consistently, but if your sleep is trash, you're fighting an uphill battle. So yeah, a tier, no question. This is a big one. Protein intake. After 40, you naturally start losing muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia, and it happens whether you like it or not. And muscle isn't just about looking good, it affects strength metabolism, injury risk, even longevity. And protein is what helps you maintain it. A lot of people severely underestimate how much they need. If you're barely getting any protein, you're making it way harder for your body to stay strong and functional. So yeah, this one matters a lot. S tier. All right, now we're at the top. Strength training. This is the habit that changes everything after 40 because it directly fights the biggest problems that come with aging. Muscle loss. Slower metabolism, weak bones, reduced mobility. Lifting weights, even just a few times a week, helps you stay strong, independent, and capable. And no, you don't need to become a bodybuilder. Simple, consistent strength training is enough. Honestly, if you could only pick one habit from this entire list, this would be it. S tier. And finally, the most important one. Consistency. This is S tier, no debate, because none of the other habits matter if you can't stick with them. After 40, extreme approaches don't work as well anymore. Crash diets, all or nothing routines, they burn you out faster. What actually works is showing up regularly, doing the basics well. Keeping it sustainable. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent enough that your habits become automatic. That's what creates real, lasting results. So if we zoom out and look at the full list, the things that actually move the needle after 40 aren't flashy. They're not trendy. They're not extreme. They're simple, but powerful when done consistently. If you focus on strength training, enough protein, good sleep, you're already ahead of most people. Everything else, it's just extra. All right, that's the list. If you made it this far, drop a comment and tell me, which habit are you working on right now? And if you want, I can do a follow-up where we break down exactly how to build a simple routine based on this tier list. But yeah, that's it for this one. And I'll see you in the next video.